Wait, where's my, there it is. Probably don't need that anymore. All right. Game 3, here's our start. Any question? I see no question. Well, is there an argument for Stellar Reef over Cargo Craft? Like right here, I'm looking 1, and then like I actually don't mind Stellar Reef. I don't mind Stellar Reef, so I'd probably go 2 and then an Explorer for 3. But these could be interchanged. I can't see a world where he took the storage silo in the last game over. I mean, I'm just saying, we've seen some weirder stuff. Okay, maybe NeoCow going first this time, feeling a little spicy. Nope. Feeling very. All right, 3. Survey? Four for Mobile Market. Kidding. Ignore me. Remember, I'm finishing out turns. Flips a cutter. Nothing to see here. It's going to be 2 on the cut. 3 on survey. Or does he go 2 explorer? A lot of people hate survey ships so much that they will go explore, or maybe not hate, but see it as having very little value. I'm not one of those people. Full disclosure. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Explorer go instead of the survey ship. Nope. NeoCow buys survey ships. All right, so let's wait. So 3 here for Outland. Outland Station over survey ship. Yeah. I don't think, you need to think about that. 1 damage through. Now 4 here. Do you Stellar Reef? Do you Stellar Reef here and then see what pops and then explore? Or do you just double explore and leave Stellar Reef? They both just shuffled. They're both going into their first round of cards. This is game 3 to decide who's going to take it. I think you might leave Stellar Reef and go double explore, but let's see what NeoCow does. I love that I can't call what's going to happen. Like, I don't know why. It's happening, that there is this aftermarket casting curse happening, but I don't know what I did. I did that. Okay, so I like the play. So double survey. So it's 2 cantrip trade cards. Potential late game to sync it up for a big discard play. But what's on the row for Star Empire doesn't seem to like warrant the cantrip value, because Star Empire seems to operate on, we're going to have a lot of really cheap faction abilities and a lot of draw. And we're going to get powerful if you're able to cantrip ally all these really cool cards for their extra abilities. Not that any other faction isn't the same way, but there's just so much like innate draw, like top box draw, primary box draw. Sure. That being said, I think this is pretty cool. Did I expect it? No. Is there a Leviathan on the row now? Yes. Wait, was that Leviathan there before the buy? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Also had Cargo Craft. Ooh, this is a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. You have cargo. I'm also kind of annoyed at something real quick. Hold on. Why isn't this working? Oh, we'll check that afterwards. Okay. Okay. So the idea here, Cargo Craft is one of my favorite cards in Frontiers because it factions for 4. That's insane. Faction for 4 damage for 2 cost? Are you kidding me? That being the case, I kind of like this play. Let's move on. What I'm noticing is alerts aren't coming up. My alerts don't seem to be working at all, and I have no idea why. So forgive me if you have either followed the channel or if you've done anything for the channel. And I haven't said anything. It's because the alerts aren't working. Okay, so we'll figure that out after we go through this. 48-48. Big draw here for 7. It's not 8. It's 7, but it's not 8. And maybe we get to see a card that everyone likes to hate on, the Warpgate Cruiser, come into play, given the deck that NeoCow is playing. Outland Station comes out. Hasn't been used for an ability yet. There's the 2. So 2 doesn't go Stellar Reef, goes Explorer. Looking at big cards out here. Outland Station healing for 3 is pretty strong. Pretty strong. Barter only heals for 2. You have the option for 2 on the other side, but only heals for 2. 1 and 3 seems pretty good. So Barter goes. Ooh. Orbital Platform comes up for the 3. And suddenly, the survey ships are looking pretty freaking genius. 50-51 now. Close match in game 3 of the grand finals. 2 for Battle. I don't think we're going to argue with that. Battle's good. Pops for a second Outland Station. I lost a game a few weeks ago because they had 2 Outland Stations and they tucked them behind something on their second deck cycle. They bought them both first deck and then they had like another card or something. I don't know. And they healed for like 20 before I could kill them. Yeah, I may have played bad, but very strong card when you ignore it. Onward. I maybe had some beers. Cycles back is going to be able to get 5 for Stealth Tower. Okay. Another platform. Mobile Market comes out, immediately scrapped. Mobile Market, for those who don't know, is a very unique card in the Realms, as it scraps to let you draw a card, heal for 2 authority, and then after your turn's over, it goes back to your discard pile. AKA, you can't get rid of it unless you scrap it with a scrap card, not itself. Also, you get the 2 trade like in the primary box, which is kind of neato. So goes for, doesn't want to protect the Outland Station here. It's going very draw heavy. Selling out for Leviathan, we imagine. 6, 7, 8. Leviathan is that good. I mean, I don't need to talk about Leviathan either. I hope not. That card. Ooh, okay. I'll toss this out there to you guys while we continue. You can either think about this or not think about it all because you made up your mind. If you were to start a game against somebody else and you were playing this format, VWR, would you rather start with Brain World or Leviathan in your deck? I was surprised. Like, I know what I would pick. I was very surprised people landed on the other side at all. But this was a discussion that I was having a while ago with Panic Fire, Brad Elke. Would you rather have Leviathan in your deck or Brain World if you were starting a game from scratch and each person got 1 card? Keep in mind, you would be playing against the other person having the other card. So would you rather have Brain World against Leviathan or Leviathan against Brain World? Okay, onward. So Orbital Platform stays alive. That's pretty good. Here it comes. Stinger, Ram, Damage, Faction, Blob. Another Orbital Platform. Everything's coming up spades right now for NeoCow with all of this. But Leviathan in Lux's deck. This game could go either way. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay. Survey ship was bottom. Remember, 2 survey ships, 2 orbital platforms, Barter World. There's a cutter, all sorts of draw. Leviathan's over on their side. There's the other Outland Station. Damage comes through. Will he sack out the Outland Station for trying to get some damage to kill this orbital platform? Scraps out. Gonna just do 3 trade or 3 authority. Sorry, and no platform shoes. Platform shoes. Scrap survey ship for a double discard for funsies, or keeping that because of the cantrip value. Take Space Station Blob Fighter, more draw, more Star Empire, more faction, just more. Ooh, Eddie comes up. Battle Pod in Lux's deck. Will it come up before NeoCow can get the Eddie? right? That is the current battle. Can Lux scrap it with the battle pod before NeoCow buys it and gets it directly in the hand? That thing would just, I think that thing would like straight in the game. The discard 2 comes through, and the answer is no. Is this a triple plat? Are we? This isn't platform shoes. This is a podium. The metal podium. This is a bronze, silver, gold. This is the Olympic podium. Stealth tower, 3 orbital platforms. Ah! Oh! Ugh. Oh! Whew. Are you kidding me? Wow! Okay. How Lux responds. So that was a rough turn. It was a rough turn. Response comes out, and it's a good one. It's the Leviathan. Leviathan factions. Okay. Tons of damage. Gonna get an extra 6 up here with Cargo Pod, plus be able to buy up into something big and juicy. 4-5 for Hammerhead, I would imagine. Kills both bases. 10. Hammerhead. Sack Cargo. Keep Cargo. Keeps Cargo. Trying to keep Cargo around. Refaction Leviathan. On the next draw, we see, you know, the win isn't here just yet. Deck guys shuffled. For 5, gonna take Hammerhead. Wait. Okay, let's get into the head of Lux real quick. And then Lux, you can confirm if we're actually in your head or not. Hey, I need to slow the game down, and this is an outpost. Did I get it? Hammerhead, I feel like Hammerhead is the take, but Lux is about to shuffle. Maybe the thought process here is just like Hammerhead, even if my opponent takes Hammerhead, it's going to discard. And Lux is like, if I'm going to win this game, I got to survive. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Hammerhead to the discard, as expected. Speaking of survival, Battle Mech, no issues here. Leaves everything up. This is where Mobile Market becomes a pretty cool card, because you can use it early on for the 2 authority and a draw, and then when it comes to later game, if your opponent doesn't have automatic base destruction, which I don't think NeoCow has, you know you're going to be able to soak 4 for it. So instead of taking the 2 and a draw, you just let the 4 soak, because you're getting 2 extra authority gain, right? Like overall, as a result of your opponent having to kill it. So we can see here a little faction's going to go through. Space Station. Will the Barter World be finagled? I got to imagine yes, right? Gets rid of orbital. Orbital just because of the damage? Just because of the damage, and you know that if they scrap out Mobile Market, but if they scrap out Mobile Market, they get 2, but it's no damage. I guess it's just the damage, right? Just saying, hey, I don't want you doing 3. I don't want you with a free 3. Free 3. The car goes up on the faction from Levy. On the faction from the Leviathan. Car goes up. Here's another faction. Cargo Pod gets faction. Frontier goes up. Once again, Lux is thinking survival. Survival! Oh my god, survival! takes the spike cluster. Now, I don't know what survival has to do with taking the star barge, though. Perhaps denial? Like, I don't want you to have this card? Or maybe hoping to flip, maybe hoping to work into oh my god, an into hand card. Jeez, that took too long. Okay, a lot of damage. 3110. 2 to 31. And I don't remember what's in Lux's hand, but let's find out. It's survival. It's some survival. And the draw. I thought the game was going to be over before this deck was done. Blood Destroyer, excellent card to put into the deck. Warning Beacon comes up. Damage can go straight through, and it's game. And it's game. Got the 2 to go to 2 up to 4. Knew what this card was, and that's why this wasn't sacked out for a draw. Basically saying, I need you to draw poorly. I need you to draw poorly. That's it. What a series! You two had a hell of a series, didn't you? Oh my god.